throwers go head-to-head next. Nate Eovaldi, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
A huge arm comes with Nathan Eovaldi, up towards 95 to 100 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Power pitcher deluxe. His best swing and miss pitch, though, is the split finger. He'll throw that to both righties and lefties.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Joey Wendell.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this pitch is popped straight up, right around the home plate area. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that could work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue.
Oh, that's off the plate.
In tied at 93, ball 1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, Dero, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. Dero, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Batting 4.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, Dero. One inning, he'll be giving that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today.
Questioning
in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
The 1-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Rays strand just the 1. Tampa Bay held scoreless in the top of the inning. Red Sox coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Charlie Morton will be the starter for the Rays in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Stepping in, Jose Peraza. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen.
Jose Peraza.
First offering on its way.
Nope.
Low with the splitter,
Nope,
ball 1. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of this season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
Xander Bogaerts is on deck. And that's in there, 3-1.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Full count to Jose Peraza.
Down to 3-2.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Meadows coming on. He slides and brings it in. Nice play there for out number 1.
Batting second, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Breaking
ball called just a bit low. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, now what you want to be doing on 2-0. Back to 2-1 now.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
Martinez takes the swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Not everyone feels comfortable pulling the clutch on 3-0 pitch right there, but he stayed within himself, didn't try and do too much, didn't turn and burn, and just hit a nice hard single on a 3-0 count.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that is into the visitors' bullpen, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Standing in now, Michael Chavis. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers and 11 RBIs. Ball 1 strike. 23 pitches already here in the first inning. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
No balls and 1 strike. Chavis, the runner at first with 2 gone. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Well, the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 2-0 Boston. Brandon Lowe, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ball.
And it's 1-1. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Batting 5th, the designated hitter.
Digging in now, number 25. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And that misses 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. And there's ball 2 now. Here's the 2-1 home. Fouled off. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff, it should be your focus.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
The 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Bradley on the run. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. First pitch on its way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
One ball,
A
one strike.
ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. Skied into straightaway right. Bradley is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. One left. Striding in for Boston, Mitch
Leading
Moreland.
off
He'll get
for
us
the
going
Red
here
Sox.
in the bottom half of the
The left
second.
fielder,
Infield
Mitch
shifted well to the right. Here's the first
Moreland.
pitch.
Ball one.
A fastball here too low. It's 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Kiermaier is in his tracks now. One gone.
batting eighth. The first base
Stepping up now,
Jonathan
Lucroy. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
And Lucroy behind a ball and 2 strikes. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Bradley.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Back now at Fenway Park, home of the Red Sox, who have certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. To start the day, they've given up the fewest home runs of any other pitching staff in the league, which has certainly led to accumulating one of the best ERAs in the league as well. One of their pitchers told me, all of our guys have stuff that dances around. We don't throw a lot of straight stuff, so we make it really tough on hitters to barrel us up. Especially in today's game, limiting the home run ball is a great avenue to success, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. Wendell, 28 years old, manning the hot corner down at third in today's game, although he's primarily considered a second baseman.
You know, this is an interesting one. I'd be interested in 2 things here. A, is he still using the glove that he uses at second base? And B, does he have enough arm strength to go over to third base? Because until you go backhand on that left side of the infield and turn and burn and throw to first, you have no idea the difference in arm strength that it takes to man that position as opposed to second.
Full count, 3-2. 1 out, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. There now is Moreland, and he's got it for the second out.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Willy Adames. First offering on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air and deep to left center field. Verdugo going back on it to the track, and it bangs off the monster. He hit the corner and tries for third.
This thing had a chance to get out of here as it headed deep to left center, but it
Now
stays in the park, banging high off the wall. The runner has to play in front of him, so he sees they're going to have some trouble getting it back in, and he motors round second into third for the triple.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Stepping in now, Austin Meadows. As he'll take a look at ball one. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ Show Track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
Hunter Renfroe will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Inside corner, called as strike 1 and 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ripped down the first base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. And he fouls this one off. He'll try again, 1-2. Line towards center field. Verdugo will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. So it's back to the top of the order now. And taking into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
A ball with no strikes. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
2 strikes.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's J.D.
The designated
Martinez.
hitter.
First 2 men of the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any
Count
better.
1-0.
Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Ball.
2 balls and no
Down.
strikes. The 2-0 on the way. Is laid off, but in there for strike 1. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
I got to count. 2-2.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
3 balls, no
He's
strike.
had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
3-1 the count now. The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
3-2.
This is pulled into right. Bradley is there, 1 away.
Now batting.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, number 25. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to center field. After it is Verdugo. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Now to the plate, Jose Martinez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Martinez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball swung on and hit fouled off to the right for the first strike. Oh, 0-2 the count to Jose Martinez. Him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. And Lucroy able to squeeze this one, and the inning is over. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day, taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues today.
In there, 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Count now a ball and a strike. Grounded to third. This could be two. Fielded cleanly. Run there. On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Standing in, Christian Vasquez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike one to start the at-bat.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full of 3-2.
He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Gets him at first as he threw him out from the seat of his pants, and his side is retired. 3 thumbs up here in the booth. Into the box now, Mike Zunino. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
You know, Matt, sometimes it's really hard to put a finger on why a guy pitches well and why a guy is having a very difficult time. So far, he hasn't had a very good season, but you know this, when you have the stuff that this guy has, he's 1 out, 1 inning, 1 pitch away from turning things back around, and he's pitching more now like the guy we thought he was going to be.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Pops this one up. Lucroy moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Back to the top of the order now, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell. Here's the first pitch to him. On the outside, Black. Good pitch, called for a strike. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Lifted down the line in left. Moreland on the move, and now it'll kick around in the corner. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Into the box now, Willy Adames. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Popped straight up. Bradley moving in. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double, finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
2 balls and a strike. Adames is off at first with 2 away. Into right field, that's a base hit. Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Comes set, the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. A's will settle for just the 1. Now at the plate, Mitch Moreland. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Mitch Moreland.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that's putting in Jonathan Lucroy. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he lays off the 0-2 splitter. 1-2 now. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. So a full count now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at-bat.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
The right fielder.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter, Jackie Bradley Jr. And he gets ahead 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
And a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Now
and here's Jose Peraza, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Martinez will put this one away, and the side. Digging in, Brendan Lowe. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Bradley. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, number 25.
From the stretch.
Ball 1.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Peraza is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. So 2 outs now in the Tampa Bay 6th. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Again, a 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and his side is retired. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. There. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Into right field, that's a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Boy, talk about frustrating as a pitcher, D-Roll. The pitch before that was some kind of a funky swing, and then he delivers a base hit on the next pitch.
Yeah, that's the name of the game right there. Did he take a bad hack?
Nope,
or was he setting you up there?
Count 1-0.
J.D. Martinez stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1-1.
3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Alex Verdugo. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. And Verdugo goes in front. 2 balls and no strikes. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And another base hit for him as he's gone 3 for 3 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Michael Chavis is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
The next 3-2. Gets him looking, strike 3. So striding in, Christian Vasquez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fouled off. Ready with the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. Kittredge, playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ground ball foul down the left side.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
I got to count 2-2.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. Boston strands a couple. Still a 3. Here now is Mike Zunino. And
leading off for the Rays, the catcher, Mike Zunino.
Hernandez is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 63.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And it's fouled away. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Two and 2. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Standing in now, Kevin Kiermaier. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And it's gone as they add still another.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Stepping in now, Joey Wendell.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Nope.
1-1.
Ball 1. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two and one to the Rays leadoff batter.
Count is 2-1.
In there, 2-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Willy Adames is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
1 for the Rays on the solo home. Coming to the plate now, Mitch Moreland, 0 for 2. He's flown out twice.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
The 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1 is a breaking ball in off the plate. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now batting, first baseman.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that brings in Jonathan Lucroy. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Lucroy, a former member of the Oakland A's, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come offseason.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Meadows shading to his right, makes the play, 1 away. One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and in to hit next. It'll be the left-handed batter, Jackie Bradley Jr. Here comes the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Kiermaier is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. In Taking into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. He's set and the pitch.
Ball.
Lays off
Ball
1-0.
no strike.
The 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Lowe has a play, and the inning is over. Sox leave one. Still down by a count of 4-2. First pitch on its way.
Ball.
And this one's down off the shoe tops.
1-0.
1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
The left fielder.
Well, left field.
Hunter Renfroe.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope.
And he
That's
misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Meadows leads off second with nobody out. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Ball 2.
And that's high and off the plate. 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Even
Zero.
2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute.
Now batting, number 25.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Marcus
attention,
Walden
please.
gets the call as he'll
Now
pitch
pitching
with
for the
1
Red
gone
Sox.
in the top of the 8th.
Number 64. Marcus
In now, number 25.
Walden.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Now batting, Jose Martinez. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Bradley is there, and the inning is over. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Rays 6 and the Red Sox 2. Chaz Rowe is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Standing in, Xander Bogaerts. He singled his last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Now the 1-0 is in off the plate.
Ball 2.
The 2-0 on the way. is taken, strike one.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Line toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
That's a ball.
That misses. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So here's the cleanup hitter, Alex Verdugo. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And a ball, 1-0. Here's a look over to first, and he's back in standing. Here comes the 1-0. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Set to deliver on 3-0. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4. Riding in once again, Michael Chavis. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position. Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Digging in, Mike Zunino. 0 for